Okay, hello. What is going on, investors? Welcome to another video, and today we are going to talk about Arrival. I know it's been a while. I have not made a video on Arrival in about 3 weeks or so. I was busy making videos about other YouTubers and DraftKings and things like that, but Arrival's earnings call is coming up pretty soon on March 2nd. That's in about a week and a half or so, and so figured it'd be a good time to go ahead and get a video out. And so here's something cool I noticed. Arrival, if you look at their Twitter page, they've been posting some exciting things. I mean, they've been showing their assembly line and their little factories and things like that. New factories coming out. They got another tweet right here. The Arrival bus continues its development on the high-speed circuit. So basically, they're just giving us updates on the development, which we know that's really the main thing that's holding this company back. It is extremely hard to manufacture a vehicle. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people think that any EV company is just going to easily be able to manufacture and just do great, but that's not the case. For those who invested in Tesla early, you know this very well. Manufacturing is like the hardest part of this business. It is extremely, extremely challenging. It really is. It's really hard to do. And so let's just go ahead. What I wanted to do was I just wanted to relook at the financials again. Obviously, we all know the financials for Arrival look terrible. They don't look good. This is not a value stock. We get it. The reason why we're in Arrival is because we like the products. We like the products. We like the management. We believe that people are going to continue to buy their products. We already know they've got a little deal with Hyundai. They've got a partnership with Uber. They've got an actual deal with UPS. Like, we already know these things. So there is some demand for Arrival. But the main question is, can they get the god dang car out? Can they get those buses out? Can they mass produce? Can they manufacture these cars? And that's really what we're worried about here. But I do want to bring up the financials only because their earnings report is coming up pretty soon on March 2nd. And so it's important to circle back to these to their financials just so we can get an idea of what their next report could be. Because at this point, the stock is already like $3. I mean, how low can this thing go? Like, what is it going to go to zero? Like, I don't know. But let's find out. So if we look at the balance sheet here, this is from their last quarter, which was reported in November. So obviously, this is not good at all. Operating loss. You look at it from 2020. So in 2020, they lost about $51 million, and that number grew to an astounding $1.1 billion that they lost. And so we're definitely going to want to keep an eye on this. They already told us that they expect the operating loss to be even bigger, and we pretty much all expect the operating loss to be even bigger. But my main question is, how much cash do they have on hand? Let me see if I can find it for you guys. Let me see if I can find cash real quick. I don't see it. Last time I checked, I think I know what it is actually. I think it's $380 million that they have on cash. I think that's the main thing that we are going to be worried about with this stock. Hold on, I think I found it. Cash and cash. Yep, there it is. Here it is right here. So this is what we're going to be worried about right here. Right here. So I was right. Last quarter, they reported that they've got about $380 million in cash. And that's really what we're going to be paying attention to because, as you can see from this earnings report, it does not look good. They are losing a ton of cash. They are just absolutely, positively burning through cash. I mean, good grief. I mean, our only hope at this point is that they can get these cars out and UPS can start buying some of this stuff. I mean, they even said they're not even going to be reporting revenue until like Q2 of 2022. So that's another thing that we're worried about. But like I said, you guys already know the story. Nobody wants to hear any bearish sentiment about Arrival because there's already so much of it. There's already so much for it all over the internet. So my goal is to tell you guys the truth, but also just kind of tell you guys why I'm still investing in this company, because you guys know I've been in this company since about $17 to $20, and the company's at about $3 now, and I am still holding this company, and I do still continue to buy shares every once in a while because this is just a company that I believe in. I really like their products. I really like their management. The finances do not look good, but if you look at every other EV company that is kind of on the same level or same market cap as Arrival, I mean, their finances don't look that great either. So I guess the only thing that's got us some type of hope is that they do have a billionaire behind. I forgot the guy's name, but they've got a billionaire behind them that's mostly been helping the company and getting some money for them. But the reason, like I said, the reason why I brought up these financials is because what you can expect is the next report if these financials get worse, I don't know why my phone keeps going off. I didn't put it on Do Not Disturb. So if you guys can hear that, sorry about that. But anyway, in terms of their operating loss and their finances and things like that, I do expect the company to lose more money. It just is what it is. It's probably going to happen. But what I'm hopeful in the next earnings call, I'm hopeful that they will announce some really good news, like the fact that they're actually making progress. You know, something like the car is finished. We're going to start getting them out. Or we've opened several factories and production has started and we have enough money to do it. You know, that would be good to hear instead of, oh, we don't have enough money. We need more money, which is literally what they said in the last earnings report. If you look at this Q3 earnings report, this is just the financials. But if you look at like the entire report, they actually pretty much said that, yeah, we're going to need more money. And then right after that earnings report, they did like 2 share offerings. So I'm hoping that they do not do that here in these next earnings reports, but they very well could. So that's definitely something to keep an eye out. And, you know, there's not a whole lot I can really say. I think that's really why I haven't really made much videos on Arrival, because we really just need to either see some type of CEO interview, some type of investor day, or we just need to go through these next earnings to see really what the update is and how this company's doing. Now, I've heard through the grapevine that they are kind of struggling with production right now. I've heard this from numerous people who live around the South Carolina area, that they do got the factory up. They are getting things going, but they are kind of having some issues there. So I think it'll all come out in their next earnings report. And so my main point in making this video is, you know, just another update on Arrival. Still very bullish on this company, still a fan, still in it for the long term, still believe that this company can really do some major things in the EV industry, especially as more local and state governments start to move their cities and their municipalities into green energy and a more environment friendly place and for their vehicle industry. And so that's a big reason why I'm so bullish on Arrival. And like I said, I really like their cars. I really like their vehicles and things like that. And so, yeah, that'll conclude this video. Sorry if it's not super detailed. It will be detailed just like some of my other Arrival videos once the earnings come out. But unfortunately, we don't really have much to work with because we still haven't had earnings yet. So I'm not sure what else to really go over here. But I will be going over this company extensively once earnings come out, and I will be covering that. So that'll be my whole thing. But yeah, for those who tune into this whole video, thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.